Hello guys, I'm the Keg Man. Welcome back to Keg Man Plays, and this is the European Journeyman, and I do apologise for the long delay in getting recordings out. It's been a bit of a mental week. Obviously having the difficulties with recording and sound and all that sort of jazz really fucked me. But I do apologise for your continued support. Our subscriber count continued to go up, and our view count continued to go up during the fact that we had a bit of a blackout on the channel. So I do appreciate that from you guys. So, anyway, as you may see, there are some new channel graphics. We're going to be trying some new things out. Well, we're set on the graphics. But we need to sort of discuss a couple of things before we start. So, Twitch. Twitch is going very well. We do have the Inter Miami save, which I'm no longer exporting to YouTube for a multitude of reasons. Mostly because the sound cuts out. But if you do want to catch up on the Inter Miami save on Twitch, it is currently a set schedule of Monday night, 8 till whenever, Tuesday night, 8 till whenever, Thursday nights, 8 till whenever, and Friday nights, 8 till whenever. Usually around 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. This is GMT, by the way. So London times, UK times, all that sort of jazz. Lisbon as well, and Cape Town, I think, are the main ones. Either way. Anyway, we need to talk about our new club here in our Journeyman. We are Moura AC in the Portuguese National Championship D. And we're not doing very well. The team isn't that good. So if we go to the schedule, you will see that we have only drawn one game this season. We have lost too many. 6. We've lost 6 of our 7 games here so far, and it's not going particularly well. As you can see, our first draw, we had 2 players sent off as well. Always good. There aren't many superstars here, I am afraid. And my director of football went on a mad one and signed loads of people on free transfers. We do have a few people to look at, though, that aren't too bad. So if we go to the tactical screen, I believe it is. No, let's go to the squad screen. And you can see here. So, João Santos, I signed this guy earlier on. Managed to pick him up, 20 years old, £14,000. Strong central defender, and he's 20, and he will improve. Obviously, not going to improve too much, but he will improve. Bailao, literally just signed this guy for fuck all. He is being played as an AMC. Annoyingly, he doesn't really know the position too well, despite the fact that apart from his vision, he's okay for that position. He should be a decent acquisition too. Diogo Marquez, another centre-back I picked up, another 20-year-old. Again, quite cheap, 14k as well. And again, I think he's got the potential to become something decent. So we've got 2 strong centre-backs here. Rafa Pinto, picked him up on a loan. He may play ahead of Bailao in our tactic, which is a tactic I've just changed. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's neither here nor there. So this guy is pretty good for a loanee. Diogo Barbosa, just picked him up on a free transfer as well. Again, just a stronger midfielder here, trying to strengthen the team, shore up the team where it's needed. Jose Bento, I believe, was here already. I can't remember. I may have picked him up. I picked him up on a free. This is more the sort of standard we're looking at. Not very good. Yeah, not very good at all. This is our main striker. He's not particularly good either. Yao Maruka. He's 20 years old. He's okay. We got him for 50 grand from Setúbal. He's not brilliant. Finances at the club are pretty good, it has to be said. We're sitting on over £1 million. One of the reasons I came to this club, other than the fact that it's in Portugal, we are currently we're currently in training for our National A licence. So things are improving there. Our Northern Irish knowledge is dropping off already. I did try to sign a couple of players from Newry, but they did not want to join. They didn't feel that moving abroad was ideal at this time in their career. I will have another look and maybe bring in Philip Spence over. We don't particularly need another defender. And Mark McCabe, again, he's probably not as good. I think Michael Irwin, maybe? Mark Irwin. He's not even in the first team squad anymore. There he is, Michael Irwin. He may be a decent sort of option for to replace Maruka if he's injured. So we'll go for him, but I don't think he'll want to join. We are kicking off this today's episode. I was about to say today's stream, sorry, because I'm so used to doing Twitch at the minute. I've been concentrating on Twitch this week because I've not actually had the time to do the recordings properly. There are paid subs now on Twitch, so I kind of want to make sure things are going well there. Obviously, don't want to forget about you guys. But yeah, so we've been doing that a lot. This is the tactic we're currently using. It is not fantastic. I don't actually know, because it could be very good, it may be very poor. This is a tactic I am planning on using. I do intend to just quickly, while I'm thinking about it, go fairly wide. I don't want to go fairly narrow. I don't want to pass into space. I want to focus play through the middle. Short passing, slightly higher tempo. Work the ball into the box. Lovely. In transition, want to regroup, counter, distribute quickly to the playmaker, take short kicks, yes. Stay on feet, definitely stay on feet. And a more urgent. So hopefully, I mean, we don't really have the players for this, but I'm still looking at a couple of players. Hopefully we'll be okay. Just want to check my subs bench. Probably want to bring on you. Let's try and organise this just a touch. Gomez. Do I have an AMC that I can bring in? Samu can come in as an MC. We'll bring in Diogo Leitao, I believe. But we'll go ahead with that. Squad numbers, yeah, fine. Bailau and Postovsky have literally just been signed, so they're getting chucked in at the deep end here. But otherwise, we should be okay. We should be okay going forward. I'm hoping, at least, that we will be very good at going forward. I don't think we're going to get a win. I don't think we're going to be here very long. Fortunately for us, the board just want us to fight bravely against relegation. I don't know how it's going to happen. I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened here, and a few players are really up for that. I have lost the team already, I have to say. So I've lost team confidence. Bilro, who is our defensive midfielder here today, really does not like us. I can't see us being at this club very long. And we are playing Preyens, of course, who, if you have seen the hot seat save, are the team on the hot seat save. So worth watching, by the way, guys, the hot seat. If you've not seen it, it is the playlist. There is a playlist on the home screen for the channel to go and have a look at that. Worth watching. It's multiple creator save, multiple creator series, and I really enjoyed my time in Preyens. And it also shows you that I can actually do a job here in Portugal. It's not me, it's this team. This team are terrible. They have little to no talent, and they don't like to play together. There is no team cohesion here. The team had about 10 players when I got here, so, you know, I had to do a lot of work. And that's not, you know, first a shot of the game, first one on target as well. That is the most positive play I've seen from this team in a very long time. It genuinely is as well. So, reason we are playing with 3 centre-backs, because the 3 centre-backs we've got are the 3 best players we've got. I figured I'll be able to utilise all 3 strong centre-backs and hope for the best. That is why we're playing with the 3 centre-backs at the back. Where are they? Marquez, Hummons and Santos. And then we're going, like I say, slightly more attacking. We've got 3 across the back in the mid. So defensively, we should be pretty strong. And then, like I say, we've got a fair bit going forward. I just wanted to make sure we had some defensive strength, but not dismiss the fact that we need to score goals. Because we're not going to get anywhere with draws. Not going to get anywhere with draws. Right. Bruno Reese, come on, mate. That's a really annoying pass. Whoever was stood next to him should have been making a run of some sort. Silvero. We need to speak to Silvero. He's already got a... Hopefully I can speak to him soon, because he's going to get himself sent off if he keeps doing challenges like that. Maruka. Pinto. Not a bad effort. I'd rather Maruka had gone the other way with that pass, because I feel like we probably would be through on goal and 1-0 up. I was saying that. The player probably would have smashed the ball straight at the goalkeeper, as is standard, or as is tradition these days on Football Manager. Rather irritating, to be honest, that is. Rather irritating. Aurelio, in attacking position. Ito, I love Ito. I've tried to sign Ito, wouldn't join. I tried to sign Kiko, wouldn't join. I tried to sign Mangina, wouldn't join. Although, to be fair, none of these players are going to be much in the way of improvements to the squad. So, didn't really want to do it, which is weird because they were fantastic players at Preyens, but terrible for us. And statistically, they're terrible. Their attributes are terrible for this team. So I don't really want to go ahead and do it. Lavigne, Aurelio. Good save there from Nathan. Good clearance from Bento. So we are looking for a left wing back and a left right back. Our left wing back Bento is okay. He is 3-star. It's the right wing back we're trying to find an improved player for. Unfortunately, there isn't really anyone about in that role who is any good that will want to join us, loan or otherwise. And it's proving a very difficult position to fill. Now, I could probably spend a bit of money on the scouting side of things and do that, which I may look at in between episodes. But that is the main position we need to fill, and possibly after that, a new striker. Bilal tested Emerson there, did test him, but there's something I need to look at. There's something that's probably going to take me a long time to get right. Now, we don't have much left in the transfer budget. I think there's about 19 grand, which is far more than I ever had. I think I had about $250,000 available to me in transfer budget, and I've used a lot of it. I say I've used a lot of it. The director of football that I didn't realise was in charge of transfers used a lot of it before I could even take him away from being in charge of it. So I'm a little bit limited in that sense. But we'll see what we can do. I'm thinking we go attacking here. We're on the back foot, but I'm wondering if that's because we're not pressuring them enough. I think if we pressure them a little bit more, we may get a bit more out of this. Possibly anyway. I can't believe they're calling this a 5-1-1-3. It's not. It's a 3-3-1. A 3-3-1-2-1. There we go. That's what it is. It's a 3-3-1-2-1. I'm not happy with the performance out there. I would like to see a bit more of this team. I should maybe point out I can't really get too aggressive with this team because they do not like me, because their morale is so low. My constant berating them isn't working out well for me. But I do need to keep berating them, keep getting them to push, because if I don't, they'll rest on their laurels. And I don't need them. I don't want them to rest on their laurels. I can't afford them to rest on their laurels. Prayens are only one position above us in the league, so this is very much a much needed win if we get it. I just don't think we're going to get it. There we go, Aurelio scoring a goal. Unsurprisingly, see what I mean? I kind of know these things. I know when they're going to happen. I do feel that this team are really going to struggle, Moura, and I feel that we may need to move on rather sharpish before it affects us too much. Because it probably will affect us. If we can't get the wins, and we can't survive relegation, and we can't get the team back on side, it will affect us going forward. We may need to step back massively job-wise, and we may end up having to go back to Northern Ireland. Part of me regrets leaving Newry at this point as well, because although we'd have been fighting a hard battle in the Northern Irish League, I knew my team. I knew the tactic that we wanted to employ, and I feel that maybe we would probably get a mid-table finish, possibly. I think one of the biggest issues that we're having here today is that it is a brand new tactic. They don't know how to play this tactic, and it is a team with low cohesion. Two massive things that are going to affect this team. Massive things that are going to affect this team with regards to their ability to play this tactic, and that is a fly. That is now an ex-fly. There's another one there. Fucking things. So yes, it could be an interesting one. Part of me feels that we need to stick with this tactic a little bit longer, see how it works out for us. Part of me thinks that maybe we should fuck it off. But do let me know in the comments. I will be bulk recording, so obviously what happens... Oh, fuck off. What happens and what you tell me to do will possibly be two very different things. But I would like to see how you feel about the situation here. Whether you think we should try to tough it out or jump before the vote sings. Be interested in seeing it. Right, so Diego Marquez is not playing very well, so let's bring Roger Rego on, who's not very good. Jose Bento for Tote Gomez. Yeah, I may have to look at this tactic as well, because we haven't got the right backs and wing backs. I don't want to go over flat 5 in defence, although we may have to. Because because I feel like that is giving up too much. Although we may need to do it actually. So flat 5 defence, narrowed down the middle. So flat 5 and a diamond maybe, with the could be possible, could be. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I should just do a standard 4-4-2, not get too complicated, and just deal with it that way. But I'm not that kind of guy. I find that to be very boring. I prefer the tactics that are going to fit my team. Although these tactics apparently aren't fitting my team very well, as Aurelio goes ahead and gets his hat-trick. We are getting massively dicked here. Rafa Pinto for Diogo Leitao. Can happen. Yes, we are getting dicked on a big scale. Go ahead and go very attacking. See if we can do anything for these last 12 or so minutes. Let's get some passion in. They're not feeling it. Our defensive back line is not feeling it. It's just how it is at the minute. That's why I'm thinking we need to disappear. I think the team is too far gone for us to be able to fix the issues here. Why I'm thinking that we need to look elsewhere. It won't look good on us in the long term. It may go against us, but it may be a necessity. It may very well be a necessity. But who knows? Who knows? We may be able to turn it around. I just really doubt it. Most of their attacks have come down the left-hand side, which is not a surprise as our right wing-back, Lorenzo, doesn't actually know how to play that position, which is why we need a right wing-back. It does seem like a lot of their attacks there, and that is a very, very annoying 3-0 loss. And we're going to let the team know, with a calm, I'm not happy. We're not going to give them any more than that. Like I say, I do need to G them up just a touch. I am disappointed though. I have to say I am disappointed with how the team are doing. I don't know how much of that is down to me and my tactics. I've tried multiple tactics this season. I don't know how much of that is down to Owen winning, not in his best interests to move to another country. Fair enough. Yeah, but I don't know how much of that is down to my tactics. I don't know how much of that is down to the quality of the players. To be fair, if I look at the team report and go to squad depth, as you can see, the quality of the players isn't fantastic. There is no one here that particularly stands out in any measure. So who knows? Who knows? We don't have the depth, I think, is one of the issues. Well, we've got depth, but it's not exactly strong depth. That is a rather large squad. It's just not a very strong squad. I don't know. So I just want to have a look at one thing before we end the episode, and that is the tactic. I kind of want to keep this one going. I kind of want to keep that one about, if I can. Although saying that they know that just as well as they currently know this one. So let's go with this flat back 5, and then see what we can do from here. Like that. It's a odd formation. It is a very odd formation, I'm aware. But it may do the job. We can always do a direct counter-attack and leave it as that. I think that could work. 5 along the back, clear it as quickly as possible. Yeah, maybe. But I'll be interested in seeing what you guys think of that particular shout. Anyway, guys, it's going to be the end of today's episode, of course. Thank you very much for joining me again. I do apologise for the delay on the video. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then do go ahead and click the like button. And, of course, feel very free to subscribe. And I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.